If you stuck with me through that 20-minute video of the hunt we went on this morning, and then thank you very much. You're a trooper. I just wanted to show you most of what a hunt involves going back to this spot. And I know from the video you couldn't tell, but most of the time I was leaned over because I had to duck under the underbrush there. So I want to show you a few things we found. That one thing I picked up that was round, I thought it might be a lid to a compact or something, and it's not. It's just a lid. It appears to be copper, maybe on the outside. So I really don't know what it came off of. We did find a spoon, an old spoon, and it was all covered with this nasty corrosion. And when I just started cleaning it off, it came up like that. And I said, hey, that's silver. Well, it is silver plate. There's no markings on it, but I can see where the platings wore off. But for that thing being out there probably since the early 1900s, this place, everything that's coming up at this place is coming up in this date range of the late 1800s to early 1900s. So that still came up pretty good, and I was happy to find that. It was just laying on the ground, covered up with leaves and stuff. And another strange finds I had was this thing, which I thought maybe was a goblet, but when I look at it, these raised fins here are just they stick out too far to be held comfortably. So it had to be the base of something, and it's smaller than like a oil lamp base would be, so I'm not quite sure, but it had to be the base of something. So it's just something different, neat find. And I did pick this up, and it says on it Falstaff, Limp, St. Louis. So I know that's came from the Limp Brewery, and that it's an old bottle. And it's got a C on the bottom, and I did look this up. This may date from the late 1800s, early 1900s. They thought that the C might be from the Mr. Cummings that bought the brewery a little later on, ran the brewery. So maybe early 1900s. And this probably would have had a lightning top on it, lightning closure. And just too bad it's busted, but I just want to show you, this is the date range of the stuff, and I think this is really neat because everybody that around here knows about the Limp Mansion. It's supposed to be haunted. Several members of the Limp family actually committed suicide. Here's one more thing I found, and I haven't really seen more of a clear, it's got almost a light ice blue tint to it. It's kind of showing up green here, but it's more of an icy blue insulator, and it is broke, but I hadn't had, here, there the blue's showing up better. I really haven't seen any in this color before. So I did bring this one home. There were several more there, darker blue, some pieces of the brown, and they were all really busted, just in pieces. So I did go ahead and bring this one home, even though it's broke, because I just haven't had this color before. Other than that, I did pick up 11 more bottles. I've got them out in buckets soaking, and most of them are just ordinary bottles for that period. And I did get one of the Heinz Honey and Almond Cream bottles, another one of those, and I think they range around 1910, 1920. So everything in this area is coming up around this range. I'm just really wishing that I could hit the part where everything's not broke. So thanks for staying with me. This is Tracking Treasures.